Hey, I'm Mindy Kinnis. This is The Daily Rage. While I am waiting on this market to decide which way it is going today, you can see that I am in a trade right now. I thought that we had a little bit of momentum to the upside with all the parabolic SARs on these top four charts being on the bottom. That is indicating up and indicating buy. So I jumped into this to the long side. It's essentially going sideways, which is nearly impossible to trade. So I'm just waiting this one out. I'll show you where my stop is placed right now. I'm risking $50 on this trade. This is the micro Russell. And I have been down as much as 40 something. It almost came down and stopped me out. I think it was on this candle here and then recovered. So we'll just see what it's going to do. But like I said, while I'm waiting on that, I want to chat with you about risk. So a lot of times people think about risk in terms of a dollar amount, but I want to encourage you to think about it in a different way. Reason being, I've been talking a lot about small accounts recently, and if you have a small account, the number could actually screw you up. Here's why. If you think about risk as a number, and let's say you are planning to risk $150 on any given trade, in and of itself, and I'm assuming that since you do have money to trade, $150 may not seem like that big of a deal, because in the big picture, it's $150, right? But if you start thinking about that in terms of percentage of your account, that looks significantly different for a small account. So for this example, let's just use $2,000. Let's say your account was $2,000 and you were going to risk $150 on a trade. Now that's over 7% of your account. That is a massive risk. Many people out there would encourage you to not risk more than 1 or 2% of your total account on any given trade. And you are saying, oh, well, I want to risk 150. That's over 7%. So let's just talk about what the different percentages would be. If you were to risk 5% on a $2,000 account, that's $100. If you were to risk 2%, that's $40. If you were to risk 1%, that's $20. And some educators even recommend that you don't risk more than half of 8%, which would only be $10. So that makes you really consider, okay, what am I going to trade? Many of these futures contracts are going to be too big for that level of risk. Reason why? You'd get stopped out immediately. It wouldn't even be worth the cost of your commission. So as I mentioned, I want you to consider what percentage you are risking on any given trade versus the number or the dollar amount that you are risking on any given trade, because that can be the difference of completely wiping out your account, and that can happen really fast, or being able to practice, get your reps in. As you know from watching previous videos, I am all about the micro contracts, and that gives you a way to risk much less and still keep yourself in a safe zone based on your account size. I'm Mindy Kinnis. Thanks so much for watching.